And to speak right now, yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentlelady from Texas, a member of the Judiciary Committee, Ms. Jackson Lee.
The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized for 2 minutes.
I would say, here we go again. For those of us who've served in the United States Congress, this is here we go again. This is legislation that is attempting to be wrapped in mercy, that is without mercy. First of all, it is without fact. It is extremely important to know that if you are here in the United States Congress, you know the history, because we've already passed the bipartisan Born Alive Infant Protection Act, which reiterates the fact that it is illegal to interfere with a newborn. They are protected from both intentional harm by healthcare performers and harm from medical negligence. Plain and simple, period at the end of the sentence. So why are we here today? We're here today for news clips. We're here today for quotes and condemnation of that other side of the aisle that wants to be reckless with the life of a child. I can assure you that those of us who have given birth, those of us who have lost in the birth process, are extreme lovers of those wonderful opportunities of life. I refuse and reject a condemnation of my personal self because I believe these decisions are with a God, the woman's God, the family's God, her faith, doctors, and of course, the persons who are a part of the medical profession. I have article after article that talks about the tragedy of partial birth abortion, the name used more than a decade ago. You see, they always find creative names to be able to be criminalized. We heard from a member from a rural community that said, how dare you grab up the child, put them in an ambulance to take them hundreds of miles away from that family. Or maybe the family who found out that the multiple abnormalities of their child would not allow them to live. And they had waited 8 years for this wonderful baby. The decisions, unfortunately, neither life nor death come easily for these children. There's a painful existence marked by periods of breathing cessation and seizures when they are born. Because of my OB was unable to get a good image of the brain until the 13th week, we understand that these are personal decisions. We understand that these are painful decisions. So I stand with those families. I refuse to condemn those families, and I refuse to be merciless. I'm giving mercy and voting against this legislation, voting against it now.
Gentlewoman's time has